So Justin Jefferson talked to Kay Adams, that's right, the queen, about the Jamar Chase situation. Because obviously there's a lot of connections, right? He's very good friends with Jamar Chase. Obviously Chase wants to get paid just a tad bit more than Justin Jefferson. And of course, you know, the situation with Justin Jefferson is somewhat similar to the situation with Jamar Chase. Not exactly, because Jefferson decided to play out the last year of his contract before getting paid. He did not sit out or refuse to go to training camp. So it's a little bit of a opposite point of view, where Chase is sitting out and refusing to practice. He's holding in. You know, there's all this drama and situations going on, where Justin Jefferson decided to go about it another way. He decided to go about it, you know, the way of, okay, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to practice, I'm going to play, I'm going to do everything I need to do, and I'm going to kind of use the Trey Henderson route of, I'm going to handle business in the background, where I'm going to still talk about the contract, I'm still going to work the contract, but I'm not going to hold in. I'm going to go out there and do my best to help out my team. And if, you know, the situation doesn't get figured out, then I might be on a new team. But obviously the situation got figured out. He busted his butt out there and he got paid the most. Now, with the situation of Chase wanting 1 penny above Justin Jefferson, and whether or not that's 100% accurate, because again, this is all leakers who are saying this, Schefter and Ian Rappaport, which again, a lot of times they are correct, but with the Brandon Ayuk situation, Adam Schefter was completely wrong according to his agent. Nonetheless, though, you know, Justin Jefferson is the highest paid receiver right now, but Chase wants more money. So that could be 40 mil, that could be 1 penny. We'll have to wait and see on how that ends up turning out. Here's what Justin Jefferson had to say. He said, I haven't really talked to him about it. I'm pretty confident he's going to be about his business and show up when he needs to show up. I hope he does get this deal. I hope he gets the deal and hope that he gets the contract that he's looking for. But I also hope that he plays it smart and not let it get in the way of his greatness and being on the field, which is an interesting take. Because to say he hopes that it doesn't stop him from obviously practicing, being on the field, and helping out his team to win. Right now, again, we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening at, you know, next couple days for the season. But right now, by not doing training camp and not, you know, practicing, in a way you are hurting your greatness and you are hurting yourself being on the field and you're hurting your team. Right? Because we don't get the practice with him. We don't get the 100% reps with him. So there is a level of what Justin Jefferson's saying here, which is he doesn't want Chase to do that. He wants Chase to kind of, you know, get everything he wants, but he wants, it looks like, for him to go down the same route that Justin Jefferson went down, where Jefferson went down the route of, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to practice, I'm going to get my 100%, I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do, obligated in my contract, but I'm still going to want my money and I'm still want to get paid. And unlike Justin Jefferson, who had 1 year left, Chase has 2. So interesting. Again, it's just different mindsets for every single player. He continues to say, it's always congratulations, it's always love, especially on my end, about my brothers that are making good in the league. This is about him, Chase making more money than him, potentially, by the way, for context, making a name for themselves. Jefferson responded jokingly about Chase possibly out-earning his deal. We've always talked about it in the receiving room at LSU, and saying we were able to do that on the same platform as some of the top guys that were in the league while we were watching the film at LSU. So to see it all come to life and for us to fulfill our dreams is definitely heartwarming. Can we go get him? I know this is about Chase today, but can we please trade for Justin Jefferson? I know it was a meme forever, but dude, this guy is amazing. I love this guy. I love his mentality. I love him as a player. I love him as a man. Like, bro, can we just go trade for him? I don't care what it gives up. Give up 3 first-round picks. I don't care. Okay. That's fan talking. Because logistically, that would be absolutely horrendous. The salary cap margins and how much it would cost for him. If you look at his contract, it would be horrendous for our salary cap. We would get absolutely destroyed. We would be giving up our future for him. But like, as a fan who isn't thinking logically in all those situations, do it. Now, as a football fanatic who looks into these things, salary caps, talks, it would be horrendous. It would be an absolute awful thing to try to take on his contract. And that's if we're also going to pay Jamarr Chase, right? So we can't do it. But like, I would love to have him for the Bengals. I would love to have him on the Bengals. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks still because he would be such a good player to have on the Bengals. Little teaser here, we asked Jefferson about Jamarr Chase's contract. Yeah. I mean, overall wise, like I said before, listen, okay? I would love to get this contract done, over with, get Jamarr Chase signed, whatever he wants, just give it to him, just get it over with, and let's just get into this season, because we're messing around too much going into this season, and we have a Super Bowl roster right here. I know we could win without Jamarr Chase, but why even risk it? Why not just go out there and play smart, play hard, and just keep it going? Keep it rocky, keep it rolling. At this point, there's no reason to kind of go back and forth with anything. By the way, I think it was Adam Schefter. He was on Pat McAfee's show today. He was talking about the Jamarr Chase situation, and pretty much summary of what he was saying was that it's very possible that Thursday, that Jamarr Chase gets paid on Thursday. Literally last year, Joe Burrow got his contract right after the Chiefs kicked off their game. It's very possible we could get a Jamarr Chase contract reveal then. He did say that the Bengals have been working a lot back and forth since the last week with Chase trying to get a contract done. And he did say that there is a huge leverage point if he doesn't get paid week 1, which we already know with the Bengals, they do not pay you during the season. Like, if they don't pay you before the season, you're not getting paid till after the season. That's just how Cincinnati works. But he did go ahead and talk about the potential of if, let's say, for example, we beat the, Patriots and we destroy the Patriots, right? And Chase does not play. There might be some, pressure on the organization, and Chase has a little leverage here going into the Week 2 game versus the Chiefs, because obviously that game matters immensely, so there might be more pressure on the Bengals to get a contract done. Which, again, like I said, listen, I think right now the Bengals have a mentality of a couple things. One principle is player on a 2-year left on his contract. We made an exception for Joe Burrow. They don't want to do it for Jamarr Chase. That's number 1. Number 2, I think that whatever Chase is asking for is too much for what they value him at. It's very possible that the Bengals do not want to pay him more than Justin Jefferson. That's a very good possibility. And I know it sucks, and you might say, well, I think he's worth that, paying that, whatever. The facts are, if the Bengals do not value him above Justin Jefferson's value, then they're not going to pay him that. I mean, if they don't value him how much he wants, then it's one way or another. Either he comes down or no contract gets done. So, again, like I said, there's a million different things. In the end of the day, we don't know behind the scenes. We get leaks mainly from Jamarr Chase's camp, because that's usually how it works. The team doesn't usually leak from their camp what's going on, especially now at the Bengals. And usually we get a leak from their camp, the players' camp, and they tell us, like, hey, this is what we're feeling, this is what we're thinking. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So, overall wise, it is what it is. I guess we'll figure out when, it gets done. But I'm getting really tired of, talking about this. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Unless something major happens, I haven't been covering every single rabbit hole every single second, because at the end of the day, a lot of it is the same old crap, and I'm not just going to keep making videos about the same old crap. So I might post like a community tab or something. If something major happens, video will be done, uploaded within as soon as possible. But if it's just like, oh, hey, Jamar Chase took a crap today, guys, and he said it smells. So, you know what that means. He's getting a new contract, and if it's brown, flush it down. Like, I'm not doing that. Or maybe a Browns fan would say that. Like, he took a crap today, and because of that, you know, they might go to the Browns. I don't know. Like, I'm not even... This whole drama club back and forth with this crap is